Thursday, 2047-52. $2021, the year. 8th month, August. 26th day. Well, you know what? I'm not in the mood right now. We just needed to get some triangle with the dangle. That was it. Brother just needed a little saws with his draws. Hey, put a little whitey away for a little bit. Little whitey. Little whitey says, fuck that. Little Blackie says, well, no use infringing on little Whitey's spot, man. Brother, go sit on the chair. I guess that would be what it's like with the father and the children, you know. Everything's fun with Dad. Oh, Jesus. All kind of sexual thoughts go through the mind, you know, when you have neighbors. I mean, who doesn't have thoughts, have neighborly thoughts? I mean, fuck. We would probably think to ourselves that we were abnormal. Everyone knows when you're in your house, the house that you abide in, the place where you're at. Everyone knows. That eventually, you know, people get to a point in maturity where, you know, they realize, oh fuck, you know, you can think upon anyone. These are just the regular natural fantasies, which are just the universal thoughts that are floating around upstairs all over the place, you know, for anyone to vet, and it's up to them whether or not they want that thought into their kingdom. You can't come in here. In other words, that's just another way of saying, you know, there are certain thoughts that people don't want to consider. Although there could be, later on down the road, there might be considerations. Now here, man. I'm the star attraction. Look out. I get the camera on me. Come on, give my little circular on down here. She says, I know how to get around the block, brother. Shit, who the fuck you think you been? Brother, just waiting for her day to get the lead role. She says, that moved my head, man. God, fuck. I'm sitting here representing all the cats on the planet right here, man. What kind of shit is this? Who the hell dumped this burden on my shoulder? There's the Junior responses. That's the way I would speak to Junior, and he would have the same responses. And I think to myself, oh, this is the cat's universal language, man. All their body actions, it says a specific thing. So we just have to learn what those are. Yep. And mainly just to distinguish the good thoughts from the bad thoughts, the good body actions from the good body actions. Just to be in tune with it. We don't have to know exactly what it is. We're in tune with it that, you know, if that went the wrong way, you know, the cat could just bite and scratch at any time. Especially if the cat is low on trust. Getting the sister and the brother, please get a trust account around here. Need some treasury access now. Am I speaking to the kingdom things, the Winston Lee Shrout things, on the private realm arena that most of the fucking world knows, but all you guitar motherfuckers been around the block, Been on the pole, honey, deep down inside. She weirded out again. And baby, just sing any note when you float in the drives in the hand. Ding, 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 and lately, beside your son again. Sweet wife, as the worship leader continues to sing. In the hail and the sky and the glory, and with our hands on our Bibles. Oh! And as we ride to the sun and the cry in May. And when they ask you, what is that, a one note right there? And they graph you and song sing day. Is that the five note? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Brother got him a nice drink right here, man. Fucking healthiest thing I could get on the on the low end best aisle. You know, would be nice to have some fresh pomegranates. They're hard to. You got to get them things. They're the hardest fucking fruit to fucking keep. Pomegranates. The pomegranate seeds. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree, Bob. Yes, sirree, Bob. We weren't thinking of the big nuts. We was thinking of the little sperms inside there. Hold on now, brother. Needs to keep it real. Brother needs him an oxygen tank. Needs to keep it real now. Hold on now. Had us neighborly talk today. Porana over there. Porana. You know. Juana thinks that we against her. Nah. What shall we suggest in the neighborly realms? We have the brethren's accuser. This helps get rid of the dry mouth. One of the side effects, pot smoking side effects. But just gotta train that brain to remember what it's gonna feel like, and to have that thought before I toke on the pipe. Is it gonna be worth it? The dry throat, is it gonna be worth it? You remember what it felt like last time? Is it gonna be worth it? So that I can consider these things. And this brings me to Emendum, the YouTuber. Don't it, God? I mean, that brother's pretty calm, man. He's vegetarian, smokes cigarettes. And calm as a motherfucker. Although he can blast. Motherfucker knows how to blast. You never blasted anybody till you blasted Emendum. Now, Emendum and I go way back. But just an acquaintance only. But, you know, it seems like he would remember me. But who knows? YouTuber Emendum. He's got a nice, calm, presentable way with himself. And he's very fucking, God, very thoughtful. Very thoughtful. Just fucking very thoughtful. And yet, just fucking, with fucking strong conviction upon you. To at least think it through, see if you can follow the brother. I mean, and get into the sense that he's looking at for the picture that he sees. So every now and then I just like to pop out the front door, you know, kind of like have a little party, a little late night party, you know, with some conversation and, you know, and our favorite beverage. I've always been, that's sexual innuendo, sexual favorite beverage. If you want it to go there, which most of our minds are trained to go there. And society has always, that's been their always number one thing that they drill into the children. Thou shalt not explore thy natural longings. And this is proven in the Russian experiment in 1933, which has been relabeled by the fake media as the failed communism movement. This gets into some shit, folks. Fucking anyway, we're at 15 minutes. We're gonna have to get another part to this. Keep going, because we're on it. We're riding this wave, man. Might as well get into the story, huh? Seeing how you all got your tensions on the conductor over here. Hocus pocus focus now. Brother's the same yesterday, today, and forever. He just waiting for the child to be born so we can slippity slide down the tray. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. What the hell? Where the hell is this down there? Where'd that come from? Out of the blue. Lightning from the blue. Ever heartbeat Gotta look at there and alone on the bed. Brother, I know it's true. Never can say, don't take it down and can your name. Wow, that's some shit, man. That was actually fucking improving in music. Right there, live, right on the spot on the camera. Oh shit, we're at 16 minutes. Part 4's coming up. Or 5, whatever. It's going to be a long series. God damn. Brother shot jizz all over the floor down there. Look at that. Look at that. Brother shot some jizz on the floor. Or was that the sister squirting? Did we have a fire hose erupt? Volcano? Yeah. So, you know, it's a new feeling and a new emotion to get used to when we start to live as a village, you know, and we audit the relationships, which is a public record, which down there, a public record is something that you write on a piece of paper. But when we live on the land and in nature, a public record is the announcement, which is the heralding news, because one knows that it's wonderful to speak these things into the air. You know, 2 different accounts. You have the artificial account in the county, which is fake paper money, fake coinage usage, fake value. Because the only thing that's really valuable is our capacity to labor, folks. That's the only thing that's valuable. And this is private maritime law right here, folks. This is the stuff I learned most heartily dearly from Winston Shrout, big bugaboo guru. Got him a place up in Hillsboro, Oregon. They probably got hijacked by the deep state, and you know it could be that his wife was deep state, because when I went to go visit Winston, he told me, he says, my wife's not into this, man. Let's go outside and talk. I says myself, you know, it was just kind of like I accepted it immediately, but you know, I didn't. You know, it's one of those things where you're like, oh shit. Now we get a little bit more real with what's going on and why these commercial liens are so effective. These warrants, these security agreements, folks. And so now you're learning it from the most experienced motherfucker on the planet right now, touting it, that I know of. And there could be other people that could be way more experienced in this than I am. It's just that I happen to come along at the right time or right place. You know, and it's similar to the God story. You know, we hear this longing or this urge in us for something, and so we just answer to it. And some people call that urge the voice of God. And so how do you know the voice of God? Well, Depends on how we were taught. And it depends on, and if, instead of someone teaching us, to allow us to choose freely for ourselves, with no intervention, no interruptions and all that from someone else. Just kind of like, that would seem like that would be like an equal mutual respect or something. Unless there was an openness in the relationship, to speak openly and frankly with these things. Anyway, man, we're going off on tangents now, man. We got to stick to the point for a little bit. Brother's starting to feel dull. We're at 21 minutes, so let's have another part 5 or 6, whatever the hell it's going to be later.